welcome in. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you hit that like button. If you're watching on replay, say replay down in the chat below. We have, forgot to count orders again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 orders going out today, all from yesterday. Yesterday was a good sales day. 16 orders. Plus, we already shipped out the Whatnot order. So if you bought something on Whatnot from us yesterday, that has already shipped. And we have a Whatnot show tonight. So if you're watching this on the 3rd of November, watching on replay on the 3rd of November, we have a Whatnot show tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everything is already loaded up, ready to go. What's up, Lily? Good morning. Good morning. We have Whatnot show tonight and tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's a jacket show. Well, it's going to be jacket. It's actually going to be, I'm going to switch it from the jacket show to the winter show. So I want to put in like really good flannels. We had a pair of UGG boots that we showed off yesterday. Those will be in tomorrow's show. But it'll all be random pulls. So what's up, Turtle Cam, aka Posh Main? All right, we'll give it a couple more seconds for everybody hop on in. Appreciate everybody who yesterday I put a post on Instagram and Facebook to share the last video I put out, the last reel, and it kind of worked. I wanted you guys to share it to your stories because I think the way it works, appreciate the heart, man. I think the way it works is the shares are worth like more points to Instagram than like likes are. So what happened was I went from like 4,000 views on that video. And typically once it hits like that threshold after a day, that's pretty much where it stays. And after you guys shared it, almost doubled in views. So I think that is something I need to focus on in the future. What's up, Blended? But appreciate everybody who shared it. Yeah, it jumped up like double the views in a day, which is pretty good for an Instagram reel. I haven't checked Facebook yet, but I'm sure Facebook did pretty good too. So appreciate you guys. If you guys didn't hear about that, go check my stories on Instagram or Facebook. Share that post. Just share it to your stories really quick. You can write something like Felix said, stealing with a question mark at the end. But yeah, go share it for me. And I want to test it a little bit more and see if we can get it to pop off just from shares, which is pretty cool. And I can relay that information to everybody else who makes content. Tell everybody, share your videos to your stories, and you'll get a viral video out of it. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, what did I say? 16 orders? 1, 2, oh, not 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 16 orders from yesterday. We had 4 Poshmark, 1 Mercari. All the rest are eBay. Really good eBay sales day. Actually, I have another offer I got to check after this live too that came in just before the live. So like saves and shares. Yeah. So I wanted to test the shares. So I don't really get too many like shares to your story post. I don't get too many of those when I put out an Instagram post, but did yesterday and it worked really good. First up, my only lonely Mercari sale is this pair of Athleta leggings. We've had these things listed forever. I'm so glad to see them gone. We actually bought, this is when Kayla first started like really getting into thrifting and buying women's items. And she bought 4 pairs of these, and they're all size small. This is the second pair to sell, I believe. Paid $4.28 for these. They sold for $20 over on Mercari. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, we'll only make $8.51. This is an item that I wouldn't really pick up anymore, but it was like one of the first that Kayla picked up. Tricked us. What cross lister do you use? Do you post on Poshmark Canada and USA? I only post on Poshmark USA. The cross lister I use is List Perfectly. I have a link in my bio. If you sign up through the link in my bio, you get 30% off the first month. Don't blame Kayla. I'm blaming Kayla on this one. I'm using Carol Ann gave me a bunch of her poly mailers when she came over to do Jory's show. So I'm rocking with Carol Ann's poly mailers. Got a couple of these that I can throw these in. No problem. Appreciate the question. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. As I'm shipping, I'll try to answer as many as I possibly can. Order number 1 done. All right, next up we'll do some Poshmark sales. First up is Ralph Lauren polo. You guys are going to see a lot of Ralph Lauren today, so looking fresh this morning. Yeah, I cut my hairs. Ralph Lauren polo. This is a long sleeve polo shirt. It's a size 2XL, really good size. I only paid $4.28 for this one, and it sold for $25 after fee, shipping, cost of goods on a Ralph Lauren normal polo. I made a profit of $15.72. Appreciate the heart me. This is just gonna, normally I'd put this in one of those white poly bags because it's a Poshmark sale, but unfortunately I'm out of white poly bags, so I'm going to use the purple poly bags. I get the next set of white ones, the Tyvek envelopes. They're coming today actually, so I should have them for shipping whatnot orders. How are your sales on Poshmark? They're average. I can tell you exactly how many I've had in this month in just a second, but I would say they're average. Last month I had 90 sales, I believe it was. Somebody asked me that yesterday, and I pulled up that stat, which is actually above average for me. So this month on Poshmark, I've had 5 sales. Well, it's only 3 days into the month. Last month I had 90 sales, and the month before that I had 66. So I went up by 24 sales from the month of September through to the month of October. So I would say my Poshmark sales are going up, which is normal for this time of year because all your sales should start increasing this time of year. What's up, Flippin' Nurse? Kim's in the house. Next up, I got a pair of Peter Millar pants. These were purchased from a bulk buy. I got the unboxing. If you guys watch that video, it's up on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, all those places. I paid $10.26 per unit in that bulk buy. I got like 30-ish items. Appreciate the roses. And this, so 1026, this sold for $34 on Poshmark. So I made a profit of $16.94. $16.94. Just hopped on the Whatnot train. Got approved for the ambassador program. Let's go. Let's go. Man, you got approved right away. Buried. It took him forever. He had to beg, plead, get on his knees, all that stuff to get accepted as the ambassador. Good old Barry. Barry told me yesterday I should be picking up all Columbia fleeces. I said, I'll leave them all for you, buddy. They're all going to be left for you. Every Columbia fleece is all you, buddy. He's not as handsome as me. I think it's the bald head. It's the bald head. Anybody who can rock a bald head has to be a handsome fellow. Next up, this is also from that bulk buy, so I paid $10.26 for it. This was one of the lower end polos out of that bulk buy. So I only sold this one for $21 because it has this club embroidery on the front. It's not a good one. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I only make $6.54. But this is like the lowest polo that I got in that bulk buy. So the fact I still made a profit on this is good. Everything else I'll make more profit on, such as those pants. Soon I'll be with you, Lorenzo. I'll be bold. I'll be bold and beautiful. The hair is slowly going away. By the time I'm 35, I'll probably have to be like Lorenzo. What is your secret to having a beautiful bald head? Can you do a video on how to pull reports on each platform? To pull reports on each platform? Yeah, I can do that. What I can tell you really quick. Poshmark and Mercari, you just go to your sales and you can pull your sales reports just from the sales portion of your interface. From eBay, it's on the Seller Hub. If you go to the Seller Hub, you go to Selling. And then at the top, you go to Reports. There's literally a button at the top that says Reports. And then you hit, I think I just click on it, right? Yeah, you just click on it. And this is a new interface, though. Downloads. Hang on, let me see. Download all orders. No download history. It's under reports. So you just go to reports and you should be able to download it. I don't know where it is on the reports portion. Surfs and Ethan are sad. That's okay. They used to do it in the middle of the day. But what I want to do is I'm going to go live at 1 o'clock in the morning when I'm still awake. I'm going to say, where are Surfs and Ethan? They're not here. I'm sad. I need them here. Because then they go live at freaking 8:30 in the morning because they're weirdos and they wake up that early. And then they're like, where's K-Way? I'm like, I'm still sleeping at 8:30 because I was up at 2. How does eBay promote your listings work and do you use it? How does eBay promote your listing? Promote your listings work and do you use it? Yeah, I promote everything at 5%. So that means the more you promote, the higher the percentage, the more they'll promote your item, obviously, because they want to get paid more. So when you promote your listing, you get pushed to the top of search. So if you search for anything right now on eBay, at the very top of the search, you'll see something that says sponsored. That is a promoted listing. He then said he woke up at 2. That's because he's crazy. That's because he's insane. He's insane. I have a new puppy, so I've been watching him to wait for you. Nice. Nice. Well, now I'm on, so you don't have to worry about watching them anymore. I'm just kidding. Next up, we got a Vineyard Vines long sleeve shirt. Cool thing about this, and this is why I like Poshmark a little bit better for offers than any other platform, is because when somebody makes an offer on an item and you like that item, you'll get a notification that somebody made an offer on the item. So then somebody came in and offered more for this item, and I accepted their offer. So this one sold for $29. Somebody came in and offered me $25, and I was thinking about accepting it. I put down my phone, and then like a minute later, I got another offer on the same exact shirt for $29. So I made a little bit more money on it because Poshmark lets everybody know, hey, there's not active offer. If you're interested, you might want to go offer on this because they might sell it really quick. Oops, the value went off. The heck? There you go. So this one sold for $29. I paid $8.03, so I made a profit of $15.17. Finding Vineyard Vines fleece sweater for $3. Let's go. Let's go. You don't promote your listings at 3% anymore? No, I used to do 3%. I changed it to 5%. Do I suggest everybody in the chat do 5%? No. The only reason I do 5% is because I have a lot of people every day going into my store and looking up what I have listed and what I have sold, and that leads to non-sales conversions. So my conversions are down because more people are looking at my items. So to offset that, I promoted it a little bit higher. That's just because I have social media. I got people looking at my store, which is completely fine. So to offset that, I just did 5% instead of 3%. How's the mother-in-law doing? Have you seen an increase in sales? Yes, we've seen an increase in sales, and she's doing great. She's actually over there doing some listings right now. Do you have to manually promote your reposted items? Autoposher does. No, I have an automatic promotion set up under the promotions tab, right? Under the marketing tab. Marketing and then advertising dashboard. When you click on that, you can set up an automated promotion. Everything gets promoted at 5% in my entire store. So every time Autoposher relists, it automatically gets promoted at 5%. Hope that makes sense. And yeah, sales are up for that person that asked. Sales are up on eBay right now. Last 31 days, 78.6%. So sales are up. Sales are rocking. All right, let's show about some eBay orders. First up, I literally just listed this the other day. We only paid $4.28 for it. It is a boys Ralph Lauren pullover shirt. Paid $4.28 at a thrift store. Sold it for $24 plus shipping. It took 2 days to sell, I think, or something like that. I promoted 6%. Most of my sales are promoted listings. Yeah, out of the 11 that I had yesterday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are promoted, 6 are non-promoted. So even though you promote your listings does not mean you're going to pay the extra 5%. It only means you pay the extra 5% if somebody buys it through that sponsored listing. What's up, Amy? Boy shirt. Yeah, it was a boy shirt. I think we found it in the men's section, and that's why we picked it up. Typically, I don't pick up kids' clothing, but that's one I'd probably still pick up even if I found it in the kids section because it's a boy shirt. So, yeah. All right, this one's going to ship for 8 ounces, and it is going first class. Buyer paid $6.40. I'm only paying $6.20 or $4.20 to ship this out. So I make a little bit of profit on shipping. Yep, boys polo Ralph Lauren. All right, next up, got 10 more eBay orders to go out. I actually got to finish this up pretty quick because Jory's on his way over to pick up the rest of the clothes that we have sitting around from the auction. So we're going to give him the rest of his goodies. Let's do this one next. Next up, we got a pair of polo Ralph Lauren pants. I picked this up in a bulk buy. Technically, it says I paid $8, but I know, like I told him, I paid $4, but I spread the cost against all the bulk buy. So I paid $8 for this. It sold for $14 plus shipping. I technically only really paid $4 for this, but I got to spread the cost against all the items. How do you make money on shipping? eBay charges the customer retail rates, and eBay gives you the commercial rates. So we always get discounted shipping compared to the buyer. So, for example, the buyer paid $10.25 to have this shipped. I'm going to put this in a padded flat rate, and I'm only going to be charged $8.30. So I made a little bit of money on shipping on that one. Do I refund the buyer? Only if they ask for a refund. I know that question is probably coming up here pretty soon. Appreciate the heartbeat. I only give a refund if they ask for it. and typically nobody asks for it. The only time I really get asked to refund shipping is if I ship like multiple items to the same person, and they'll be like, hey, since I'm doing a bundle shipment, can I get a discounted shipping? Speaking of that, I can refund somebody for something I shipped yesterday. Do you pick up all Ralph Lauren or just certain sizes and patterns? Certain sizes, patterns, and fabrics. Certain sizes, patterns, and fabrics. If you go watch my YouTube video from last Friday, the full length YouTube video, you're going to see I pick up a bunch of Ralph Lauren in there, and I kind of talk about why I'm picking it up during that video. So go watch it. Never had anybody ask for shipping discount to be refunded. Like I said, it's typically like if somebody buys like 3 or 4 items, they're going to be charged shipping on each and every item on eBay. So let's say, for example, it's first class and they're charged $640 and they're all the same shirt. They're just different colors. They're going to get charged $640, $640, $640, $640. Now, you know that it's not going to cost $6, $12, $18. It's not going to cost you $25 plus to ship those. So they'll ask for a refund. They'll say, hey, I know it's not going to cost $25, so can you give me back some of the shipping? And then typically I say yes. I'll go, of course, I'll refund you $15 because it's only really going to cost me $10. And if I can fit those in a padded, I still make money. Use flat rate envelopes. That's what I just used for that one, a padded flat rate envelope. I refund on combined orders without buyer asking. Yeah, you could do that. I only do it when the buyer actually asks for a refund. That's the only time I do it. Next up, we got a Wallace & Barnes sweater. We've sold lots of these on Whatnot, and I don't think a lot of people know how good this brand is because it sells really well. We only paid $6.42 for this one, and this one sold for $48 plus shipping. Wallace & Barnes. I think we sold some Henley shirts in the last like 2 weeks, and most of them went for under like right around $15. And those shirts are easily like $25 to $35 depending on the size and pattern. So Wallace & Barnes, be on the lookout for those. They sell really well, especially the sweaters. Sweaters move quick. I think we sold a sweater before for under 20 on Whatnot. This one's going to go Ground Advantage. Let's see. It's over a pound. I have it set for under a pound, so let's see. This one's going to go padded flat rate. It's actually going overseas. It's going to an overseas buyer. Nice haircut. Appreciate you. Can you use legal flat rate? You can use legal flat rate. I never really use them. I only use paddeds because me and Surfs are the same way. We love padded flat rates, even though they cost a little bit more. They just fit so snug, and you get a little extra padding. So I like paddeds. All right, there we go. That one's going to ship for $8.30. $8.30. Not the flat rate, legal ones, jeans, save a little bit versus patty. Yeah, I got you guys. Yeah, 100%. You can save a little bit of money if you use the regular envelopes. I just always use the paddeds every time. I like them. Add a little bit of extra padding, and it's only cost you like an extra. I don't know, what is the legal ones are just under $8, right? They're like $7.95 or something like that. I think so. I don't ever use them, so I don't really know. All right, next up. Actually, I think I have one. I'll do an order for you guys today with a legal flat rate. I think I have one over there. I'm going to do the next order as a legal flat rate. Here you go. This will make you guys happy. These have been sitting over there for like a year, and I have never used them before. So I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna ship 2 shirts. Both of these are Robert Graham shirts. So this buyer came in and they wanted this Robert Graham shirt and this Robert Graham shirt. This one's a little bit better because it's a newer style. This is an older style. I paid $8 for this one. I think I bought this one off Whatnot for $30 from Thrifty Amy, I think is what I paid for this one. I have to look it up. So both of these sold together for $75 plus shipping each. So actually $75. This one was plus shipping. This one was free shipping. Because that one was an older listing. Let's see. Am I really going to use this? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use this, to be honest. See, this is why I don't like these. Hold on. Let's see if I can put these in, and then I'll show you guys why I'd rather use a padded. I used to get 5% promotion on eBay. I only get offers for 12%. That's because you're using what eBay recommends. I never use the recommended promotions. Ever. So this is why I hate these. Like, look at this. Look at this. It has 2 shirts in it. Okay? 2 shirts in this one. Now watch this. Watch this. We're going to use one of these, which only costs a little bit more. Pinch the corners, it still is going to look ugly. But if I take them and I stick them, look how easy this just slides right into the padded. It slides right in. And then this is going to ship for $8.30. And look at that. It's going to close. Easy peasy. I'd rather use these. They're just easier to use. They're going to be more protection. That just seems so flimsy to me. I know you guys are going to hate me for that, but it just seems so flimsy. What's up, Thrifter Sifter? Thrifter Sifter's in the house. You guys know that guy? Thrifter Sifter? I think a couple of you know him. I think he's like the most famous reseller in the world. What's up, Thrifter Sifter? Yeah, it looks better too. Doesn't that look better? Like, come on. That looks beautiful. And it only costs you a little bit more. So, what's up, Sifty? Hopefully you're having a good morning. On the grind. We're grinding over here. Is it the same price to ship? No, the other one's cheaper. This one's cheaper. This one's cheaper than this, but this, I just don't trust it. I know people cram those things. They can get them to work. I'd rather just throw it in here and ship it out. That's just my preference. Of course, if you want to do it the other way, that's completely fine. I'm not going to hate you. Hopefully you don't hate me. It's going to ship for $8.30. I've seen people put jeans in the cardboard ones. I won't use them either. Yeah. Again, if you can make them fit, you save yourself a little bit of money. Cool. I'm cool with it. But I'd rather this is just so much easier. Just slide it in, slide it out. That's what she said. You're not supposed to laugh at that. Why did it change my dimensions on the Dymo? Whenever I change this to do a combined shipping order, it always messes with it and it flips it to the other way. So the partial thing. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. I gotta copy this label on my Dymo really quick. I would show you guys how to do this too, but I can't because it has the buyer's address. I clip it, I insert it, I take it, I stretch it, and then I print it. Mine too. Yeah, weird. But there you go. And it always looks really bad afterwards, but hey, as long as the post office can scan it, I'm cool with it. The car label, no, it's an eBay label, but whenever I do a combined order for some reason, it switches it to the landscape mode instead of the portrait mode. I don't know why it does it, but now the image is all blurry too, so hopefully that works. Hopefully it works. Hopefully the post office guy. My post office guy is good, so he'll scan it. Next up, we got, go back to my orders. Let's go back to my orders. Thank you for your answers. No problem. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'm just here shipping my orders, telling you guys a little bit about them. And if you guys have any questions, drop them. I'll answer them. Morning. Switch to Verizon or Xfinity yet? Yes. If you guys saw the crappy, shitty internet we had yesterday, we switched to Verizon. Verizon's cool because it hooks up to the cell towers, so you don't even plug it into the wall. So even if my wiring is bad in my house, I'll still be able to get Wi-Fi. So as you can see, my Wi-Fi has not dropped. It didn't drop yesterday. It didn't drop for Kayla this morning. We have perfect connection, and we actually get connection all the way out in the garage where we used to not get that before, even with the old router. So thank goodness for Verizon. We made the switch yesterday. I went and paid off the rest of my Spectrum bill, and I said, peace out. What was hilarious is we went to Spectrum. We had to wait. First off, we went into Verizon, and they took us right away. Like, literally, there was nobody there. We walked right up, took the stuff. They got us in and out, gone. We went to Spectrum. There was literally an hour wait to get. There was 18 people in front of us. I'm like, and then we looked at all the Spectrum stores in the area, and all of them had either an hour or 2 hour wait. I'm like, is everybody canceling their service right now? So we waited. And then we brought our box up to them full of our routers and stuff. And we're like, here you go. You can have this back. We're canceling our service. He's like, oh, okay. And he just cancels us. He doesn't ask us why. He's not like, hey, can we save the business? No, they literally just canceled us. And they're like, all right, have a good day. It's like, wow, what great customer service. What great customer service. Give me my Spectrum one more chance. Yeah, I would just go with another service. We'll tell you need to call instead of going in store. Yes. yeah, whatever. We had to drop off our equipment anyway, so even if they told us that, we'd still have to go. So we're doing a lot better now. We're doing a lot better. Next up, we got a Vineyard Vines. This is one of the on-the-go performance shirts. I paid $7.47 for this one. Auto Posture sent an an offer for $26.99. The buyer accepted, so $26.99 plus shipping on this one. On-the-go performance shirts. I love selling them. Making you feel special. We actually should call today and try to get some money back too, because I think they charged us for the whole month of this month, even though we canceled. And I know that's probably part of the contract, but I'm going to try calling and getting some of that money back, because I shouldn't have to pay for a service that wasn't actually serving me. So yeah. Do you offer free shipping on everything? No, we're actually changing a lot of our stuff to plus shipping, but we do a little bit of both right now. But to be honest, everything in the last 2 weeks I've done plus shipping on, and I've actually sold more. Is it more expensive? Verizon? No, it's cheaper. For the same service I was getting with Spectrum, it was $110 a month. For the high-speed internet, it's not the basic internet. I got the next level up, because obviously I stream. With Verizon, the same exact internet, same speeds and everything, was $80 a month. And we're thinking about changing our phones over to Verizon too, and then we get a discount on top of that. So not only will my phone bill drop every month, my internet bill will drop every month. So we'll save money all around. So we're probably going to do that. Does anybody have Verizon cell phone service, and how is it? Because I have T-Mobile right now, and I don't have any issues with T-Mobile. I don't want to move to Verizon and have issues with live streaming and stuff like that. So if somebody has Verizon in the chat, let me know. Verizon works amazing. Okay. I had Verizon a long time ago, 10 plus years ago. Love my Verizon service. Okay, cool. No issues with Verizon. Beautiful. Okay. You guys just sold me. I think my dad's going to move over to, because I'm on my dad's plan. We're on the old Framley plan. You guys remember that from way back in the day? They had 1 million commercials on it, and it was a really cheap plan. So we've been on that plan. We've been grandfathered in for 7-8 years now, and I've been saving a bunch of money on my phone bill by just being on my dad's plan and just paying him. So I think I'm just going to switch and have my own plan now. I think it depends on where you are. Our T-Mobile was terrible in South Florida. It's the only place it's terrible is right here where I live. If I go off Wi-Fi right now, I have no service. Verizon is expensive as hell. Verizon, with us, it's cheap. So with cable and internet, and then 2 phones unlimited, and Kayla will be able to get to the newest iPhone. Bird just ran into the window. It's going to be under $200 a month, which I think is pretty cheap. I think it'll be $186 for unlimited. I'm obviously taking my iPhone and just bringing it there, because I already paid off my iPhone, so I don't have to pay for it. And then Kayla's going to get the brand new one. It's $186. And I think I can even haggle more than that. Is that good? Is that a good price? I think it's a good price. They tried to get us for the protection, and I'm not doing the protection on the phones. Next up, Mizzen and Main shirt. Picked this one up for $8 in a bulk buy, sold for $25 plus ship. But it has great coverage in rural areas. Got you. T-Mobile is better. Yeah, I like T-Mobile. I don't have anything T-Mobile. No, do I have T-Mobile? I have T-Mobile. We have T-Mobile right now, right? Yeah. Verizon came down in price. We switched back last year. Yeah. The Queen and the Assistant. Did that include cable and internet? It's just internet. We don't do cable because we don't need cable. We never use it. So I have the kids watch all their YouTube, and then I watch football, and that's it. That's all we need.
What is this thing?
That's a legal flat rate. They wanted me to try it, but I tried it, and it was a horrible experience. I almost cried. So I gave it back.
Is this for papers or something?
$5.04 for this one. No, you can put jeans and stuff in there, but it's really hard to fit. So I almost cried. It was a horrible experience. Now I'm back to my padded flat rates. I need some more padded, by the way. Is there any more on the bottom? If I had 1 kid, I have 3 kids. I have 2 girls and a boy. You guys probably see Joey a lot, but I have a daughter, 2 daughters. One's at school right now, and one's at home because she's sick again. They're always sick. Just put it there. They're always sick because they're kids. Next up, we got a brand new. Is this brand new? No, it's not brand new. This is a bra. It's called Third Love is the brand. This is a Kayla pickup. We paid $3.99 for this one. It sold for $24.99 plus shipping, I believe. $24.99 plus ship. Yep. We're gonna take this. I'm gonna throw it in just a regular poly mailer and ship it out, just like that. So yeah, we're gonna talk maybe this weekend. Go back and see if we're gonna make the switch to Verizon. That would be good if we can save a little bit of money and get better service and all that stuff. All right, this ships for $3.81. This one for free shipping. Sorry, it wasn't plus shipping. It was free shipping. I've had every service except Boost. I've been with Metro for 13 years, and it's amazing. Nice. The good thing about the Verizon store too is it's like right around the corner from our house, so it's really easy to go to if we ever have any issues. Does Pirate Ship consider dimensions, location shipping, or is it just flat rate by weight? Pirate Ship is based off of dimensional rates, not really focused on weights. So the way you get a cheap label with Pirate Ship, like for example, if you're shipping a brick on eBay is going to be more expensive than Pirate Ship in most cases, because Pirate Ship's just using the weight or the dimensional rates for that item. So a lot of times with like clothing, it's going to be exactly the same. Whatever you're charged with on eBay, you're going to get charged with on Pirate Ship, because they're just using the dimensional rates pretty much on eBay for both of those, because they're going to be ground advantage. But as soon as you start getting to UPS and FedEx and Priority Mail and their heavy packages, you're going to get a better rate on Pirate Ship.
Hey, Rory's here.
Okay, I'm almost done. You can let him come in and then I'll
I'll
finish.
just
Joey's here, so I'm gonna finish this up real quick so I can get him all of his stuff. I'm gonna breeze through all of these. Next up, we got a Polo Ralph Lauren 2XL flannel shirt. Paid $8 for this one. It sold for $22.99 plus shipping. How do you do Mercari shipping? Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship. All right, $22.99 plus ship. These flannels are moving like crazy. Just popping in and say howdy. Thanks for the recommendation on your lively service the other night. Pirate Ship, easy peasy. Yes, pirateship.com. If you haven't used it before, it's so easy to use. It's so easy to use, and it's free. All you have to do is hook up a credit card or debit card or PayPal, and you can get charged shipping that way. So you estimate shipping costs into the prices? Yes. 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 That's what that Pinky girl says. I catch her freaking lives like every single day at night. The one that's what do they call themselves again? NPCs. Next up, another Ralph Lauren flannel. This is size medium, paid $4.28, sold for $22.49 plus ship. That's an auto posher sale. Is there a way to edit size labels on Pirate Ship? Yes, you can edit them to fit Dymo or any type of label printer. Love Pirate Ship. Pirateship.com. If you haven't used Pirate Ship for getting your labels for like other than eBay labels, you should give it a try. It's really easy to use. All right, this one's shipping for 12 ounces. It's going to ship for $4.88. Buyer paid $6.40. How do you know if it's an auto posher sale? Because I don't send out offers anymore. So if this is an offer price, I don't list anything at $22.49. It's always going to be $99. So that's how I can tell it's an auto posher sale. The auto posher is sending all offers on eBay for me again. I switched it over last week, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. I only switched back to Verizon if my service was less than 100 for 2 phones with full service. Yeah, mine wouldn't be. I can always haggle though. I'm pretty good at haggling. So I'll tell them, if you want my service, if you want me to switch over, I need a little bit of a better deal. I have no problem haggling that price down. It's auto posher update coming out. It's coming out. When is it coming out? It just depends on when eBay works with her. Next up, Carhartt jeans. Paid $8.03 for these. They sold for $30 free shipping. Not a really great sale, but I'm glad to see them gone. I don't really pick up Carhartts anymore unless they're double knee. The auto posher update, she's waiting on eBay to allow her to get more inputs in. So she's basically just waiting on eBay. As soon as eBay gives her the go, then she can release it to everybody. So hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. She's in contact with eBay daily. Unfortunately, eBay doesn't respond to you fast. So if you guys have ever dealt with eBay for an issue, and they ever like give you a cold shoulder and they say like come back in a week and talk to us again, that's pretty much what's happening with her. Are you promoting on eBay? Everything's promoted at 5%. Do you use eBay Terapeak? In some cases, yes. If I need to look up something that's like really rare and niche, I'll use Terapeak. I'm a reseller out of my apartment for like 2 years. I don't have space for winter stuff though. Get a storage unit. If you have a lot of winter stuff in your area and you're just skipping on it and you're gonna make some good money on those kind of items, you probably should just get a storage unit. Because they're not really that expensive. I think I pay a little over $100 a month for my storage unit, and I store all my jackets, all my off-season stuff. All right, that one fit in the padded flat rate. That would have never fit in a legal flat rate, by the way. That barely fits in a padded flat rate. It's going to ship for $8.30. Passing on Cool Jacket had a bleach stripe, was $12.99. That was probably a good pass. So you weigh it after it's sold? Yes, you can weigh it when it's sold, but I've sold for so many years that I can like hold an item and I can tell like how much it weighs. So I know this weighs 2 pounds just based off of the weight of it. But if you're just starting out, I would suggest to weigh everything. All right, that's the last item. I'm going to head off because Jory's here. I'm going to give him his stuff. I'm sure he doesn't want to be on camera and have the camera all over him. So I got a Whatnot show tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys come out and support. There's a whole bunch of really good stuff. You guys know how we do. And we're going to do another Choose Your Shoes giveaway. So ladies and guys, we have tons of Nike Dunks. We got Jordan 1 lows, Jordan 1 highs. We got everything you guys want. That's going to be in the giveaway. We're going to load those up here shortly. And we have another Whatnot show tomorrow. It's a jacket show, so make sure you come out for both shows. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.